Oh no, rain happened. But it's okay, it seems that it's just a passing cloud. The sun is coming up soon. You guys have seen me fly in various locations and I just want to do a collection of it, right? You guys have been asking for it. These are my top 5 favorite fly spots in Singapore. Let's go. Alright, steady. The rain has stopped, but don't know for how long. So anyways, let's get going. What's up fam, Rahim here and welcome to another TGIF episode. I'm at my favorite fly spot to test out this new drone, the DJI Mavic 3 Classic. DJI was kind enough to loan me this piece for review, but Freewell was being awesome for sending me these filter sets for the Mavic 3 Classic. Daytime filter for UV reduction, 1K neutral density filter for those long shutter and super smooth time lapses, a night light pollution filter, and then there is this big pack which is the ND filters and polarizers for... Hey, guess what? The rain is back! Okay, as I was saying, this is their top of the line filter pack, which has not just your ND filters but also circular polarizers built in. The NDs are to help reduce exposure on a bright day, and then the polarizers are to reduce that kind of glare or reflections that you see in the water. So this episode is not a review about the filters. Now if you want to know more about the Freewell filter sets for Mavic 3 Classic, now you can go and click that link in the description and I'll be reviewing them as soon as I can, as soon as I get better weather. Go and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. So guys, the weather does look like it's clearing up. Hopefully I have that little bit of time to send this drone up in the skies. But before that, here are my top 5 favorite fly spots in Singapore. Oops, sorry, quick disclaimer, there are actually more fly spots in Singapore. So go download that One Map app so you can know whether that area you are in is or not a fly zone. Fly it safe, register with CAAS if your drone is above 250 grams. 200 feet or 60 meters is the highest that you can fly your drone recreationally in Singapore without the need of any permits. Don't fly above roads, people or near buildings. For more info about the registration, click the link in the description. So the location of these fly spots are also in the description. Now I'll start you off with Dover Road or Dover Drive. Now it's a big open field in the west of Singapore. There used to be abandoned apartments here where I learned FPV and did a lot of dives. Now those were great times, but now it's just a flat land. You could take a train and drop off at Dover MRT, then switch over to bus. For those driving personal vehicles, then the parking is not so convenient as it's many blocks away, so travel light if you really have to. Now the RC signal here is good in the area as commercial buildings are quite far away. It's a great place to learn acro or manual mode flying. There are soft open grounds and a few big trees in the area for good close proximity practice. Next one is going to be Fly Spot Singapore Flyer. Now it's located in the central area of Singapore outside the F1 paddocks. Now this is more for scenic views. Here is where I crashed on the tarmac and then a Karen called the police even though it affected nobody. Now you can watch that episode right on top. The nearest MRT is Promenade station. Just drop off and walk over. Alright, it's a great place for GPS drones. I actually know that DJI does do a few clinics here, right, once in a while, right. This is a place where you can get the iconic shot of the Singapore Flyer, but mostly it's gonna be over water flying. So just remember to launch from the outskirts and not on the F1 or Flyer grounds itself, as security will shoo you away. Next on the list is the Promontory. Now it's in the heart of Singapore itself. There are medium-sized field for you to practice flying, and then when you're ready, you can send that drone out over the waters for the scenic cityscapes of Singapore. There are multiple train stations in the area and an open car park right beside the Marina Bay sands. Signal here is a bit weak though, because I can start seeing pixels from my avatar and DJI FPV about 200 meters out, right? GPS drones may fare better, right? It's a good place for you to practice your GPS drones, and then once you're ready, you can just send it over the waters, right? I really like this place and I really want to capture the full skyline of Singapore, but the height limit being 60 meters is a bummer. Second from the top is Fly Spot opposite of Marina Barrage. Now this is in the south of Singapore. This is also where you often see me fly for most of my DJI avatar tutorials. You can check out that playlist right on top. It's a big field with good amount of trees. You can go and park your vehicle at Marina Barrage, open car park, and just cross over, right? It's just opposite the road. It is just right outside the new Gardens by the Bay train station. And the RC signal here, guys, it is awesome, right? There are not many buildings here except for Marina Barrage, so you won't expect much distortion in your RC signal. There's nothing much scenic here though, as it's mainly a good place for you to practice flying drones, especially acro or manual mode, as there are trees for you to freestyle around. And the top of my list is the Marina Barrage, simply because it is away from public masses. There are no tall buildings here, right? There are planes that will pass by in the area, but it is a fly zone. Just keep your height below 60 meters. There is little to no signal disturbances in the area. There are big open fields for you to practice, and then in the same spot you also have the nice scenic sea views. Alright guys, that has been my top 5 favorite fly spots in Singapore. Now, if you are a local or you are coming here for a trip, right, do remember that if your drone is above 250 grams, you will need to have it registered. There is no excuse for you to send the drone and then say that, oh, okay, I'll register later. No, you gotta have that registration done, because let's just say your drone can be detected up there in the skies, and then that's where the CAAS or auxiliary police officers will come by and do their enforcement checks, right? So you do not want to get caught without having your drone registered and a registration label on the drone. Okay, this is what the registration label is gonna look like. More info in the description. Now, if you have any questions, do leave me a comment and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. Okay guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. This group is making a lot of noise. So anyways, it's a TGIF guys. Go out there, go meet up with your friends, family and loved ones. Check it out, the sky is good. Okay, I'm gonna send a drone. See you in the next one. Peace!